Kia ora everyone, back in Central Otago today shooting some more rabbits. It's July, so pretty cold, basically middle of winter, so everything's barren, but there's a lot of rabbits around trying to find anything to eat, so it should provide some good shooting today, but we'll see how it goes. Orchard owner said there's a lot of rabbits around, so I will try and knock as many back as I can. I'll be running the Skopecam today on a few shots, showing you the setup of that as well, and yeah, we'll pretty much just see how it goes really. I'm hoping for a good day. Alright, let's get into it. Right, so the awesome team at Skopecam have sent me their new kit, the Skopecam 3, and I was probably one of the originals that bought one of the first models, and when he brought this out I was like, have to try it. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. It looks so much better, and it should be a lot more quicker to assemble and things like that. There's no Velcro strips or sticky pads or anything like that, so it should be relatively simple to get set up. So basically in this pack here you get your butt extension, so that clips on, just kind of sits over your stock of your gun, because obviously when it's sitting on the scope, your phone's sitting close to your face, you kind of have to sit back a bit, but it also helps you shoot more steadily as well. Sorry, I'm by the road, so there's a bit of traffic noise. And that obviously just helps it stick on to hold on to the stock. And you got like a Picatinny kind of mount to join onto there, scope ring with Allen key, so that's quite good. And in this kit, very nicely packaged, it's got all the adapters for your phone and the rails stuff that hold it onto the scope, so I'll get it set up and then I'll show you what it looks like. So that's quite relatively easy to set up. It's just like chucking on a scope ring, if you can see it. It just kind of a ring clips onto around your scope, and then it has this like Picatinny kind of rail set up on the top that the main kit will obviously sit on like this, which I'll put on now. Right, so once you've got your scope ring onto your scope, then you get your clamp that'll attach onto the Picatinny and you chuck it onto your rail, and that'll sit up in there like this. You got a couple of screws to put in there, and then this the adjuster up here which will actually allow it to slide along the rails. So you got the back plate here, these two rails just screw into it pretty simply, and then once you've done that, then they can obviously slide it into this here, and then you've got your tensioner there which will allow you to loosen and slide it like that to bring your phone closer or further away from the scope, and then when it's like that it's rigid as. And finally you've just got your adapter that will hold the phone here, so that there goes on into here, and then you've just got this one Allen key thread to put through, which this last lug will go on the back of. And then same again as that, it's basically an adjuster, you can slide it up and down to get it to suit how you want it really. Right, so that's basically it. That's it set up to how I need it for my phone. Now, the problem with the newer mount is that it doesn't really work for your middle camera phones. It needs to have the camera on the side there to sit how you want it. So what I've done is I've actually just got the old stock from the original Skopecam kit, and I've just cut out a chunk of it to wedge up in here, and you can easily use a bit of foam and stuff, and I'll chuck it in there like that, and there you go. It's showing exactly how I want it. There you have it, exactly how you want it. and that way you can see every single thing the shooter sees through the scope. So it's awesome for teaching kids to shoot, people who haven't shot much, or even just seeing why you missed that shot, you know. It's quite a really, really handy tool, and pretty inexpensive really, if it can teach you, you know, what you need to improve on for next time and things like that, if you're missing shots, or you know, even targets at the range with wind and stuff. Like, you know, you can just, it actually really helps you look back and actually see what went wrong, what you can improve on, and even if you're a really good shooter, it just shows you some really good shots that you can pull off. So yeah, alright, I won't waste any more time, it's getting light enough, so I'll just crack into some rabbits. So the good thing about Skopecam is, even with stocks like mine, you can chuck on the stock extender, which has little grooves in here which will fit on a silicone sleeve. It kind of just slides on there, holds it into place, and you've literally got another half a foot of stock on the end of your gun, which is good because the phone's sticking out about that length. And now you can just sit real comfortably like this and shoot, you know. So yeah, another good wee perk of the kit. Another good thing is that if you just want to quickly pop a shot off or something, boom, straight onto the scope. This doesn't get in your way, and your phone's still attached to the base plate, and you can chuck that in your backpack or just sit it down if you haven't got time to turn your phone on and, you know, record the shot. So it's a pretty neat wee product really. Problem with hunting in Central Otago in the winter, it is freezing. It's just foggy air, so it's not coming up clear on my Skopecam, and it's harder to actually see them through the scope. The scope almost like magnifies the fog, so the sun is coming up, so hopefully it just burns it off pretty quick because I want to get tucked into these rabbits. Thought he was just about to get away. Look at them all. It is quail season at the moment too. Haven't got a shotty. Look at them. That's the chopper just dropping some pin down to poison these rabbits. Yeah, because they're poisoning, it means I can't eat the rabbits, which is a shame because I usually take a few away, put in the freezer, but you know, these guys are doing what they've got to do to try and control these rabbits because they are just booming everywhere. Just as much poo as there is grass. It's ridiculous.
Come on. What is going on? Oh, I got on that time. Goodness.
Right, sun's gone down behind the hills, so the light starts to dip and fade away really quick. So I'm just going to check out this one last little clearing at the back side of the orchard, and pop off a few rabbits, and then I'll basically get set up for a quick night shoot. I bought my little handheld spotlight, so I should be able to walk through the orchard, or maybe even just drive around my truck and just pop off a few more. I'm at 134 at the moment, so can't complain. Oh, we'll grab that, eh? Alright, I'm going to end this video here, guys. That was something new I was trying with the red light on the spotlight, and it's working very well. Rabbits are just staying there, and I'm able to smoke a few. So I've ended up with 151 rabbits. We'll get a few more. I'm just going to do a bit more shooting without the camera and actually get those numbers up a bit. But yeah, it's been a very good day, and orchard owner's happy, and yeah, it was a good day out just to go and pop off some rabbits, but it's been bloody cold. So I look forward to getting home and warming up. But yeah, if you guys are keen to grab one of those Skopecam kits, just look up Skopecam on Google, Skopecam. They are also on Instagram as well, and Facebook. Yeah, real good kit, eh? Like I said before, it's something that you can teach people to shoot with, but also see how you can improve your shooting, and also just some really cool shots that you pull off. So yeah, alright, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see more of, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.